and Negroni.
I was going to say the same thing.
Magliato.
Mm.
With Prosecco in it.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
You choked on popcorn, yes, and then...
Sorry.
I don't think Jesus turned water into Prosecco. I've always said that. I've always said that.
Hi, hi, hi.
Don't you love how the crunch of the chip was timed perfectly with the theme song?
Mm-hmm.
Am I a genius or what?
Yeah, you are.
All right, so quick question for you. Because I know we recorded yesterday, but what have you been watching?
I watched something.
I didn't.
I'm so proud. Okay, because I put it on there. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So, well, to kind of preface this, I did not work today. Why do you ask?
Why?
Well, oh, there you
Do
go.
your job. Why?
So here in Maryland, this huge, like snowstorm came in, Sunday night. Yeah. So we recorded yesterday. Mm-hmm. But the snow started last night, like after I fell asleep, and it snowed through the whole night. I woke up to a winter wonderland. It was crazy. And then it snowed all morning. And it's the most snow I've ever seen in my whole life, like in person. Because I've seen snow here and there, but it's the most snow I've ever seen. So it's just been, so they closed down, like, the base and all the things and stuff. So I didn't have work today just because it's not safe for people to drive. And they closed the schools. So a lot of people, they have their kids at home. Mm-hmm. So I had some extra time today. And let me just say, too, since I'm on the topic of the snow, my dog is a wiener dog, so his legs are short. And the snow is, like, up to his belly or, like, higher. I don't know if you want to. I can send you clips if you want to insert them, or I can make a YouTube shorts. But I could not get him
wearing
to...
shorts.
Me too. Normally I'm wearing pants.
Me too.
I was like, I feel like shorts. But, I could not get him to pee. It was like this whole thing all day. I'm like trying to get him to pee, trying to get him to poop. I had to go out back, because I live in apartments, and take my, the dustpan for the broom, because I don't have a shovel. And I had to scrape a huge square for him so that he would go out there and pee. And eventually, he just pooped like an hour ago, 7 p.m. It took him that long. And he did a little bit of pee today. So, and I did a little photo shoot with him and stuff, but... Yeah, so the snow has been crazy. I also don't work tomorrow because it's still snowing. So, yeah, it's just a weird week for me. But because of the snow and because I was home today, I thought I'd watch a movie. Mm-hmm. Snuggle up, snow day. I opened the windows. It's like Winter Wonderland outside. I watched 6888 on Netflix.
Oh, I've heard of that. So
it's an all like African American women battalion.
I was like, what is she going to say here? She's got to be very careful about how she words this.
Because I can't say the words they say in the show or the movie. But like, that's what they called it. But now it's called an all women's African American battalion in World War II. And they were the only one that served overseas during that time. And I've been watching the trailer because I was going to watch it on the plane when I was traveling over the holidays and stuff, but I ended up watching something else. Okay, remind me to tell you what I watched on the plane.
What'd you watch on the plane?
Let me remind you after I talk about
Was it
movie.
La La Land?
No. But this movie was so good. I don't cry during movies. I'm like, this is almost 3 times I cried during this movie.
Did you watch that? Have you seen The Iron Claw yet?
No. I did watch that. Remember? We talked about it.
Because I cried like 6 times during that movie.
This one,
that one didn't. I'm echoing a lot.
I don't hear an echo.
Like my room's got an echo.
But anyway, this movie, it just was so good, honestly. And they did a really good job with it. And it was just really moving. I don't know. So I've been wanting to watch it, and I finally did today, and I highly recommend it. I think it's newly added to Netflix. It was on their like top 10 movie list right now. Okay, and then that movie I was telling you about that I watched on the plane.
What was it?
Channing Tatum's in it, and he like brings these girls to an island.
Oh, what's that called? Don't Blink?
What's that called?
Is that it?
Blink twice.
Blink twice. Is that it?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I wanted to see it.
You know what sucks is I didn't get to the last like 20 or 30 minutes because the plane landed.
Oh no!
And it was like through the free like movie thing. Mm-hmm. So now I have to pay for it, but like I want to finish it.
Is it not on like any streaming services yet?
No, it's like $5 to rent it.
It's not on HBO Max?
I don't think so. Nowhere. It's like something weird. And I'm like, I only need 20 minutes of it. It was so good though, and I want to know how it ends. I'm like, oh, it was on like something weird, but it was so good, so good.
It's on Amazon Prime.
What? Yeah, I think I have to rent it though. I thought
don't think so.
looked. Okay, I'll look again.
It's an Amazon original.
I thought I looked there. Maybe I didn't look there. I don't know.
Oh, it's MGM Plus.
That's what it is.
Which is stupid because you know who owns MGM?
Amazon?
Amazon.
Yeah. No. So yeah, everything that it takes me. So on Amazon, I remember I went on and it was like MGM Plus.
I mean, it's only $3.99 to rent it Ultra HD.
Is it? It was like more than that. So it must have went down.
I guess it went down, yeah.
Okay, I need to finish that. It's only like 20 or 30 minutes left. I was like,
Yeah.
But I recommend that one. That was good.
$1 for every 10 minutes.
Worth it? I don't know. When you put it like that, I'm like, wait, I don't know if that's worth it.
Wait a sec. Yeah. $3.99. Yeah. Yep. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah. So then I guess that's worth it to pay for. But that's all I've been watching since we talked yesterday.
Or you can do a free trial of MGM Plus.
I should just do that.
Actually, I don't think they have a free trial, but they do have a 99 cents for a month for 12 months. And then $6.99 a month thereafter. So you can just cancel it after that.
Wow. I don't know how bad I want to see this movie.
Is
it worth it? Is it worth it? Okay. I'll see. But yeah, it's I recommend it. It's a good movie from what I've seen.
You want to know what I've watched since we recorded?
The Inside of Your Eyelids.
15 minutes of the next episode of Jessica Jones, and then Pookie called me.
That's it?
Because I got done with the podcast on recording yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. And I had a haircut booked for 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
That I was going to go get. So we stopped recording around, like, what was it, 2:30? So I sat on my bed, scrolled through social media, watched YouTube, things like that for like 30 minutes. Got a shower at 3 so my hair would be clean. Got dressed and got ready. Hang on, it's time to be real.
I'm always real.
You want to be in my Be Real?
Duh.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Smile real big for the camera.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Okay, you're good. Okay, so
my tongue was like, ah.
I booked this appointment for 4 o'clock. I get my shower, I get dressed, and I'm... Could you hear that?
What was that?
I like hit the stand.
It was like a dong.
Yeah.
I can hear everything.
So I sound so much better now. Anyway, I get my shower, I get dressed. I've said that for like the 5th time. Get my shower, get dressed, get out the door.
Hey, I have a question. Did you shower?
No.
Did you get dressed?
Absolutely not. I went naked.
Naked and dirty.
So I pull in at like 3:50, walk inside to the barber shop. Mm-hmm. And I was like, he's like, do you have an appointment? And I was like, as a matter of fact, I do. And he goes, well, who was it with? And I was like, brother, I don't remember. I booked it online last night at 1 a.m. who could tell me? He's like, okay, that's fine. Let me grab you a chair and you can sit right here. So he grabs me a chair and I sit down and I'm like, how long am I going to have to wait? Because it's 4:00 now. Another 5 minutes go by. It's 4:05 now. Nobody said anything to me. All right, it's 4:10 now. Nobody said anything to me. Okay, it's 4:15 now. Nobody said anything. I'm still sitting here. 4:20, still sitting. 4:25, still sitting.
Okay.
4:30, still sitting there. And I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm leaving and going somewhere else.
Wow.
So I get up, walk out, and I start searching for other barbers nearby that have are open a little bit later because it's already getting close to 5 o'clock by now. Most places close 5, 6 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at all these places, and I found one that said they were open until 10 p.m. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go there. I'll just do a walk-in, and no matter how long it takes, they'll be open, right? Mm-hmm. So I get there. They're not open on Sundays. They were closed. And I was like, are you kidding me? So I get back on Google Maps, right?
Oh my God.
I find another barbershop, and I get there, and the guy's cutting this. There's not very long of a line. There's a couple people sitting down, 2 barbers cutting hair, and it's like, okay, this can work. The guy before me gets done, and the guy goes, oh, it's cash only. And I was like, I don't have cash. How am I going to...
What year is it? Cash
and I'm like,
only.
So he's like, all right, you ready for your cut? And I was like, it's cash only? I can't do that. And he goes, you can just go to the ATM after. And I was like, okay.
Run away.
They had me on camera, so...
Okay.
But, so I finally get my hair cut. He cuts it. I go to the Bank of America, pull out some money, and come back. Pay the man. And then I still have to get groceries, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right. The Walmart in my town is kind of trashy. The people are kind of rude. And so I just choose not to go there. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, Target is where I'd normally go for groceries. But Target has such a limited selection of produce and meats and fruits and things that I actually want to buy. And so I remember when I was driving the other day for work, I saw this Walmart that looked pretty nice. Looked like it was decently nice. It was decently sized. I was like, all right, I'm going to go there. It's like a 20-minute drive from my house and 20-minute drive from where I was getting my hair cut. So I punched in the directions, right? All right, boom, boom, bam. Let's go to this Walmart over here. I'm driving, and the thing is telling me to go straight at this one intersection. But there's a cop car at the light, blocking traffic from going that direction. And all the cars are turning left. I don't know what's to the left, but all I know is that's where I have to go now because there's a cop car blocking my way to get to Walmart.
Yeah.
So I turn left. Turns out it's a Fred Meyer's parking lot. Just a parking lot. Then that's the only entrance and exit to the parking lot was that left turn that I just made. Right?
What the heck?
This cop has been there for so long that there is 30 minutes worth of traffic inside that parking lot just to get out. And so I'm sitting here in this parking lot trying to get out of the parking lot. Cars are honking at me because I'm in a line to get out, and they want to back out while I'm they want to back out of their spot while I'm trying to go. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm not letting you go. I'm not backing up for you. I'm in line. I've been waiting in line. Suck it. Get over it.
Yeah, because then they're just gonna get in line. It's not like you're going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and so I'm trying to get out. I spent 20 minutes in there. And then as soon as I get to the stop sign, that's right before the next little section to actually turn off and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
The cop car whoop, whoop, goes away. And so I just turn left and go the direction I was supposed to go to begin with.
Oh my gosh.
And then every good story has an and then, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's 6:30. No, it's 6:30, 6:38 by this point. I get to the Walmart. They don't have any produce, any fresh chicken, any deli stuff or any steaks that are anything, any kind of meats or anything. It's all frozen. It's all just the frozen sections. And even then it's a limited selection of the frozen stuff. And I was like, how am I supposed to get groceries here?
Oh my God.
Luckily I had one chicken breast, and like 3 or 4 steaks sitting in my freezer. And I fly out to Hawaii on Sunday, so I have, just a few meals to make while I'm here.
Yeah.
So I bought some stuff to do like overnight oats, to do lunch meat wraps, to do like a fajita bowl with rice and chicken and fajita meat.
Yeah.
And then I finally get to go home, and it's a 30-minute drive home, and I'm just like, I just want to be done because I still have to come back, and I had to come back and edit and upload the podcast after all this.
Oh my gosh.
And cook dinner. I didn't get home till like almost 8 o'clock. Like by the time I put my food in the oven, it was 8 o'clock or 8:15, something like that. So
Dang.
I was on the struggle bus yesterday.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, we just talked yesterday, and like all this has happened. I'm like, what the heck? I literally watched a movie today and like looked at the snow.
Meanwhile, I had like a whole half day of just like shenanigans, stuff that wouldn't stop unfolding in front of me.
Ugh, I hate when that happens because it's never just like one thing.
Yeah.
Well, they say like bad things, whatever, come in threes. So it's like, I don't
Was
know,
that
that's
3?
just something I've heard. I don't know.
The
It's
haircut,
usually just more than one.
the traffic, the shitty Walmart.
Dun, dun, dun. So I'm just like moving on. No transition. I was gonna say, speaking of 3,
Sums?
nothing. So what else I did today because of the weather?
Okay.
So I think I talked about it yesterday.
Did you tickle your ivories?
Huh? What is that?
Please tell me that means what I think it means. Hang on.
The hell? Isn't that a flower?
Okay, I think it does. Okay. If someone tickles the ivories, they play the piano.
That's what I did. I tickled my ivory. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, because the keys. I get
guess,
it.
yeah.
They're ivory. Okay. So yeah, I set up my keyboard was set up and everything, and I put my iPad up there, and I got an app that like supposed to help teach you or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I think I did like the free trial of the app to make sure I liked it. And then it can hear the piano when I play the keys, so it knows if I'm playing the right key. And I think I sat there for at least like an hour, which is kind of a long time. And I learned like placing my hand on there. I learned C, D, E, and F. And learned like other little things about it, but mainly I focused on like those. And then kind of reading them, like reading music, like just a little bit, like just understanding. And then there was just practicing little songs with like just those like keys. But I really liked it, and I was like, okay, I'm learning, and like I could tell I was getting better, but I'm like, I don't want to sit here for like 5 hours and like overdo it.
Yeah.
So I gave myself like, I did quite a bit. I want to say it was an hour. It could have been longer, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm like, yay.
Can you play us something?
Not yet. Because I'm following the thing right now.
You're
so
like, I can play
like,
the notes C, D, E, and F, and that's
so
it.
I haven't like memorized anything yet, like as far as songs and like reading music. I'm still like meh, but I can look at it as the little things going by and like play a song. But it's not like a song. It's like Jingle Bells. Like I can only play like so many with just those 4 notes.
Like the one in the Charlie Brown thing where it's just one note, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's going to be a minute until I can actually play something, but I can bring it in here and, or maybe I'll record myself and then send it in and we can watch it and like,
Ooh.
yeah, but,
Just don't get us copyrighted.
I'll have to just write my own music. No, that's just going in, like highlighting.
All right.
Kind of talked about that.
Tell us about your new book. We didn't talk about that.
What? You got a haircut?
Yeah,
You just said you got one.
When? Oh, yeah. Well, the whole point of that was because last episode we were like, if you notice anything different, we'll talk about it next week.
But then you already talked about your haircut.
But that haircut that I got was not the initial one that like was the difference, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, because when I was back home, I had an event I had to attend to where I needed a nicer haircut. And I'd been like trying to figure out ways to like hide my thinning hair. And I was like, what if I pushed it forward, added some texture, and didn't, just slick it back and have it super long? It turns out it totally worked.
Yeah.
So you're the only person who noticed, because I came home and my parents were like, "What's up?" And I was like, "You notice anything different?" And I'm like, I don't know.
You're like,
I'm like, it's a totally different haircut. Come on.
I noticed immediately. Like we haven't been on in like what, 2 weeks at least?
Yeah.
So as soon as we got on yesterday, I was like, you got a haircut. Your hair looks different. What did you do for your hair? You're like, you noticed. It looks so much better. I guess we didn't talk about it yesterday. I forgot because we talked about it before.
Yeah.
But I was like, always do your hair like that. It looks so, so good.
Yeah.
So slay.
I'm going to get all the ladies now.
Yeah, watch out.
Listen, I have a question.
What?
So someone on Snapchat the other day posted on their story, there's no better feeling than how it feels after you first get out of the shower. And I was like, what about eating cheesecake, right?
Oh, this is that.
And she was like, well, are you lactose intolerant? And I was like, slightly, not like awful, but like
if I eat dairy, I have diarrhea.
It depends on how much dairy I eat and in what way I consume it. Like if it's ice cream, I'm going to be on the toilet for a considerable amount of time. Standard cheese, depends.
Whole bowl of queso?
Usually fine.
That's my weekly norm.
Well, actually, there was the one time that I ate a whole thing of queso at Chipotle, did sprints the next morning, and during the sprints, I had massive diarrhea.
Yeah. We talked about that, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I want to know, what's your opinion? Which is better? Right after you feel the feeling of getting out of the shower and being freshly cleaned and showered, or taking a bite out of some succulent New York cheesecake?
So, you're going to hate me, and you're going to hate my answer, but I don't like cheesecake, so I can't answer this.
Okay. So here's the better question, because she was like, is there anything, can anyone name anything better than the feeling of getting out of the shower?
Okay.
Name that.
I don't really like getting out of the shower because like I'm in there and it's hot and it's like nice and warm, and then I get out.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then my wet hair is like on my back like an octopus, and I'm like, ew, get off my back. And then I'm like trying to dry off. You're vulnerable. You're cold, and then my wet hair is on my shirt getting it wet. I actually think many things are better than getting out of the shower.
Okay, so and she was like getting all heated about it, and we were having like a little discussion about it, and I was like, cheesecake is better. There's just no debate there.
I would rather have just a cookie than to get out of the shower.
I have cookies.
And then, okay, think about this. Okay.
I'm thinking hard.
This is something, I'll do her one better. Getting out of the shower. Oh, it feels so good. How about this? You're on the couch. You're snuggled up, you're watching a movie or something, right?
Nice fire in the fireplace.
Yeah, let's just set the mood, right?
Hot chocolate in hand.
There's laundry in the dryer.
Ooh.
And your big, soft blankets in the dryer, and it's nice and hot.
Ooh.
And someone takes it out and lays it on you on the couch, and you're like, That is my favorite thing in the whole world, is a hot blanket. I'm like, oh.
I agree. That's better than just getting out of the shower.
And like whenever I do that, like now I'm doing the laundry or whatever. My dog's on the couch. I lay the hot blanket on him. He's like, I could see him like he does not move. And I'm like, I love it. I love it. This is the best feeling. So getting out of the shower.
Thank you.
Hot blanket out of the dryer. That was supposed to be like a higher pitch.
Point your tongue up instead of down. I can't do it. Okay, instead of you hit the
yeah, like a little.
Oh, hang on.
Don't shit yourself. Oh, I thought you were actually pushing. I was like,
I was actually pushing. Oh my gosh! Guess what I did today?
Shit yourself. I don't know.
No, I'm trying to make it through 2025 without doing that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so didn't survive 2024.
We're not even a week. It's not looking good. Just cut it out with the dairy.
Well, no. Okay, so I don't know if I told you this story, but last year when I was home for Christmas, and I'm pretty sure this was after the New Year, my sister was sleeping in the living room, and we were all like kind of goofing off and chasing each other around the house. Like my parents had gone to bed already, and I run in there, spin around to do like a fart flyby, like spin around and fart. Nope, that wasn't just a fart. There was poop.
Oh my gosh. How could your body betray you like that?
I know,
like,
right?
Your brain knows what's coming.
I was like, it's an innocent fart, and then it was not.
It was not an innocent fart, and that is the name of this episode. No fart is innocent.
So, I'm trying to survive this year without shitting myself.
Innocent until proven guilty, and the guilt is in the
pants.
Visual. The guilt is in the pants. Yikes. Okay. Well, I hope you can go through this year without shitting yourself. That would be. Me too. I don't think I don't remember ever shitting myself. Like as far as I've gained consciousness, I don't know if I've ever like shit myself.
Oh, I definitely do remember since gaining consciousness because there was this creek in my grandparents' house, and it seemed like every time I went down to the creek and sat down in the water, I'd instantly just.
Why are you just shitting everywhere?
Listen, I was like 5 or 6.
What is up with guys?
I was just a
and
little
all this
baby.
Shit. So like you and Joey, every time we go out, it's just like poop, poop, poop. Whenever me and Justin like go places, he's like shitting. Like on Saturday night, we went to that brewery. I think I mentioned it on here. And he's like, "Oh, I gotta pee." Like we're waiting for the bathroom to open up. I was like, "Oh, you can go now." So he goes, and I'm like, "We just gotten our food." Just like sharing a pizza. I was like, oh, I'll wait for him to come back before I eat, just because like we just gotten it and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, waiting. And I was like, he's not just peeing in there. So then like I just started eating. I just started eating because I was like, I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes with like the hot food in front of me.
You should have ate the whole thing.
I should have. That would have been so mean. But like he comes back out and I texted him and I was like let him do his thing. But like there was 2 bathrooms, right? Like just like one stall like type thing. So it's only one person at a time in each one. And it's at this brewery and it was packed on a Saturday night. A line started forming like in that little hallway and I could see it. And it was like a mom and her daughter and like this lady and then like 2 different men were like trying to go and I was like and some lady was in the other bathroom and I was like shoot, like I texted him, I was like you should probably hurry and like I see the little girl like wiggling the handle and I'm like you might want to like pinch it, you know. Yeah, whatever, just because I was like there's a line forming and he comes out and he sits down. He's so not gonna be happy I'm saying this. And he was just like I was peeing and then it turned into something else like that.
Was he sitting to pee? Was that what was happening? Or
no,
was it just
I don't
like,
think so.
He got the urge while he was in the middle of a long piss?
Yeah. Wow. And he was like, yeah, I was like trying to hurry. And like there was someone like pulling on the door, like a child. Like I saw like a line forming. And I was like, I texted you. And then as we're sitting there talking, my text pops up. He's like, I just got it. Like he didn't even. But I'm like, when I think it's different for women than it is for men with pooping because like I can have to poop like right now I could poop but like it's not that bad. Like I don't go to the bathroom until I'm like ooh I have to poop. I go in there you actually poop fast but I'm like 2 minutes and then I'm out because I don't go in there thinking maybe there's poop, let me go sit on the toilet for 30 minutes and then all of a sudden like I don't wait for it.
Yeah, like when I go to the bathroom to poop my butt makes contact with that seat and it's sliding out immediately. Yeah,
exactly. Like sometimes I'm running.
Yeah.
Like, and if I'm not, like if I'm like, oh, I kind of have to go, but I can like, I trust my butthole muscles to like hold it, you know?
Must be nice.
Like I trust them. But there's sometimes where I'm like, get out of my way. Or like someone's in the bathroom, I'm like, hey. Like during Christmas, like everyone's going to the bathroom and like at one point, so my house has 2 bathrooms and like, people are banging on the door. Everyone's like pooping all of a sudden at the same time. And my mom's like, please. I'm like, what? I can't. Go knock on the other one and tell them to hurry too then. Like, but I was like, goodness. I just got in here. Like, we're all, like, I'm quick. Yeah. So, but like, I don't know. During the holidays, you kind of get constipated too. Just all kinds of crap. So we should not talk about poop, even though my name is Poo Poo Pee Pee on here. We done a lot of poop talk.
I know, right? We spent like 10 minutes, 15 minutes talking about poop right there. You want to talk about what I did today? Something cool that I did. So you've been on, what types of bases have you been on before?
Like stationed at?
No, just like visited, been on, seen.
So Space Force bases, Army bases, Air Force bases, Navy bases. I think that's it.
You've not been on a Marine base?
Oh, Marine Corps base, yeah.
So you've been to every branch except for one that's technically not a branch.
So, okay, near Patrick, right in Florida, near Cape Canaveral, there is like this little section that's like Coast Guard. But it's not like a full base, but it's gated off and like you have to, show you're ready to get like into it. So it's kind of like a Coast Guard base, but like, I don't know, like a mini one, like a building, a barrack, and like a boat.
Did you go there?
Yeah, I got a tour of it.
That's exactly where I was today. And it sounded just like that. I think that might just be how Coast Guard bases are.
That actually might be that.
Like there was just a little shopette, like a little CGX.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so weird. I was like, what's this? What's CGX? Oh, it's the exchange. CG. And then there was this one building that had like medical, Deers, and everything else in it. And that was the building I went to because I had to go to Deers. And there was like some other buildings that were getting renovated, boats, obviously, and then just some few parking spots. And I pull up to the gate.
Just a few.
Yeah, I pull up to the gate and he scans my card and he's like, so what's your reason for visiting today? And I was like, sir, I locked my CAC. I need to go get it unlocked. He's like, oh, let me ask where the ID center is so you know where to go. And I was like, thank you.
What doesn't he know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's a gate guard. He should know, right? He's a gate guard.
He's like, there's 2 buildings. I got a 50-50 chance, but I'm going to make sure for you. He's like, it's actually on that boat over there.
He's like, I actually respect you since you're wearing Marine camis right now. But
the only thing notable about when I visited, like they took us onto the little boats right there, and I saw a turtle in the water. The rest of it was so boring.
What was the most exciting part about the Coast Guard base you went to? Oh, there was a turtle in the water.
A turtle! I saw a turtle. He was swimming.
I've never been to a Navy or a Space Force base.
Yeah. So I grew up going to like San Diego all the time. Well, I lived there for a little bit, but then grew up going there too. So we'd stay at like Coronado, like on the base and stuff like that. And then, did I live? Yeah, Miramar. And then, yeah. Space Force base is basically an Air Force base. So,
yeah.
Same thing.
But different. Okay, let's talk about...
Justin just texted me and said, the podcast uploaded twice, once with and without video to YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we're fully aware.
We know.
So we're upgrading our systems, right, to get the old episodes on YouTube.
That's what we wanted.
It is kind of what we wanted.
We meant to do that.
We wanted all of our older episodes on YouTube, and then it caused a conundrum where every episode that we upload to our main like distribution service gets sent to YouTube as well. And we're already uploading the video there. So like it's been releasing both. So I'm probably just going to make all of the non-video ones private and then stop releasing. I don't know. Yeah. But like it also doesn't update it in our podcast channel like tab if I don't do it that way. So I'm going to look into it. We'll figure it out eventually. Just bear with us.
Yeah. Thanks for your patience.
People say bear with me, but don't even have a bear with them.
Bear without me. Dog with me. I'm going to start saying that.
But only when you have the dog with you.
Yeah. What do I always have with me? Phone with me? Lame.
Phone with me?
Phone with me. Where does that come from? Bear with me.
I don't know.
Bear.
Here, let's do it this way. Let's do this.
Bear. What? Are you looking it up?
We're going to do it this way.
AI.
Here we go. The phrase "bear with me" originates from the Old English word "bearen," which means to carry or support. Over time, it has come to suggest enduring or being patient with someone, and its usage has been common in English since at least the 16th century.
Bear versus bear.
That's a good question. I'm intrigued now. It hasn't uploaded. It hasn't updated. I clicked on the link.
Bear with me while I'm trying to fix this.
Oh, there we go. All right. Ever wondered what grizzly bears and being patient have in common? Not much. You might be thinking. As homophones, they sound the same, have distinct meanings, and are spelled differently. Do you know how to use each spelling?
No.
Wow, this is so the correct spelling is like the animal. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But saying it sounds the same, but like if you're writing a story, you would want to say, "Could you bear with me while I try and reconnect?"
What about BAIR?
We're not
Is that a word?
we're not selling paint.
Air.
I think it's actually has an H in it. Paint. Yeah. Oh, it's BEHR.
Not even close. No, type in BAIR. Wait,
look,
why is
has
that kind of a cute name?
Look, that
Bear?
has a little bear on it. Oh, you can't see it. Share this.
I see it.
There you go.
Why
It has
is
a
that
cute little
kind
bear
of
on
a
it.
cute name? Bear. Kind of like it. BAIR. BAIR. No, IR.
That's IR.
AIR.
I don't think that's a word.
No, not paint, just BAIR. Delete paint. Jeez.
It's not a word. Oh, the Bear Foundation, Christian-based foster care. I bet it's a name.
That's Bear. I love that name.
Berkeley.
It's kind of like, it kind of sounds rich, you know?
Berkeley. Microsoft Research and Berkeley AI Research.
Bear.
Bear.
Barely. I can say barely. Okay, enough of that.
All right, next topic.
I can't even highlight anything because we're not talking about any of these.
Oh,
All I was going to say...
Stop yelling or pull it back a little bit.
Sorry.
I'm
I was like,
busting
I
my
wasn't
eardrums
looking-
over here.
I wasn't looking at you. Okay. The reason I have finances on there is because I also so I worked out today. I
Yep.
watched a movie, played
Okay.
piano, and I just worked on my finances a little bit, trying to
Ooh,
see what I want to do for 2025.
what a cutesy little finance major.
So I was writing in my iPad.
Weren't you-
So there's a
weren't
few
you supposed
changes
to help
I
me
need
with
to
a
make.
budget?
I can do that, but I need access to all the things.
What do you mean all the things?
I just need access to everything so I can
Like my
see.
bank accounts, my Netflix accounts.
Not necessarily access, but I just need to. I need some information before we can.
I'm scared to open up my bank account, so good luck with getting that.
You're like, I don't even have access to it. But yeah, I was just looking at my stuff and like some changes I need to make, some things I'm going to move around, some investments I wanted to do this year.
Investing
I
in
think I
me,
talked
thank
about
you.
that last time. Yeah, investing in all sorts of the phrase, but also
Yeah.
investing in myself. So like trying to be healthier, reading more.
Ooh, have you been reading anything in particular recently?
So remember that one book I talked about the blind? Are they blind? No, they're deaf. Football team.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't watch. I didn't read it yet, but I'm like, you know what? I want a different book.
Yeah. You know, I feel that. I feel
This
that.
is like the fourth book I've tried to read. So I wanted to read this. I think it's pretty well known. You might have read it. It's called Make Your Bed.
Oh my gosh. Hang on.
Is there a story? You have it?
Sing the Jeopardy theme song.
Doo, 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 doo. Is this copyright? This might be copyright. I'll make it my own. Do 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 do. Meow 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 meow. For those of you listening and not watching, Seth is currently squatting like a gremlin, looking at stacks. Can you hear me? Stacks of books. I didn't know he could hear me. He's looking for a book, potentially.
Bear with me.
Bear with him, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also bearing with him. BEAR, bear. So this book, Make Your Bed.
Well, to make a long motherfucking story short, I shoved a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. And it's 24 hours, and I ain't seen nothing.
Did you find it?
No. So I do own it, right?
Okay.
My sergeant, back when I was in 29 Palms, made me do a book report on it.
Interesting.
I never did the book report, nor did I ever read the book.
I read the
But then I made one of my
sample.
Marines read it, which is why I own it, so I could give it to them to read from my library.
You need to read it. Let's read it together and have like a little book club.
I don't know where it's at. I'm pretty sure it's in this box in my closet that I just don't feel like pulling out.
We should read it together, and then every weekend or whenever we record, we'll discuss what we read. So it's like mini book club segment, but also holding
It's
each other
going to be a
accountable.
hard pass for me, Gina.
Come on. So I read the sample. So it was like 5 minutes, so it was like not very much of it. But so far it's pretty good. And I read a lot of the reviews of like what people are saying. Mm-hmm. And that usually gets me to read books. So like one of my favorite books, I read the reviews, and that's what got me to buy it, read it, and I loved it. So, and this one's like super short. So I'm hoping to get into reading more. So I read a little bit today. I feel like I did a lot today, and I feel proud of myself. And now I've got a whole day tomorrow, snowed in.
I'm proud of you.
So, thanks.
And
I'm proud of
because
you too.
And because I'm proud of you, I have a gift for you.
Are you gonna fart into the mic?
I said, excuse me, motherfucker. Do you like jelly beans? He was like, yeah, but not the black and the green ones. Motherfucker, who said I had Easter jelly beans? To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. And it's 24 hours later and I ain't find none yet. I said,
I thought you were gonna fart or burp into the mic.
I said, excuse me, motherfucker. Who said I had Easter jelly beans? All right, let's talk about fantasy football for a second, because I think we both had a rough season.
You know what? It started off good.
It started off great. I was in first place.
Strong.
First place, second place was like going back and forth.
I thought you were gonna win it all.
I thought I was like, I'm going to win it all. Last minute, my entire team almost is like either put on the bench or injured, and I lost. Like I got fourth place in the league because of that. Like, I was on track to win. Like it was going to be me versus Joey, and I was like, either or. I'm happy. I'm happy
really
with
thought
first
you
or
were gonna
second
win.
place, and I'm kind of sad now.
I was like super into it at the beginning. And then like there were some weeks where I was like getting busy, wasn't even like looking at my lineup unless like my dad's like, hey, you got a player out. And I was like, ugh.
Which is what
And
you would do to
then-
me sometimes too.
Yeah. And then I just kind of, I don't know what it was this season. And then I kind of just got busy. And then obviously like over the holidays, I just didn't even look at it. Like I was like, whatever, I'm over it. I didn't make the playoffs. So I was like, I'm not even gonna. Who cares what?
Yeah.
If I'm not in the top, whatever, I'm not gonna look at it.
Top 3, I don't care.
So I just stopped looking at it. So I'm kind of like, but it was still fun. Like
I
the
mean,
draft was fun, and like,
yeah.
So I still want to do it again next year.
And I will say, shout out Joey for winning. You know,
Of course, he's gonna win. But
I
you
know,
know
he
what?
won-
He's in 2 leagues, and I don't think he's gonna win in his other one.
He
so
won
he
both
needed
of them.
this. He did not win his other league.
you don't have social media. He posted it on his Instagram. He won both of them.
He won his other league. They played for money, right?
I don't know if they did. Did
I
they?
think they did.
Ooh.
Ooh, Joey, take us to dinner.
You can pay for my dinner and we'll pretend like we're eating together.
Wow, he won both. That asshole. Shout out Joey. He's winning for us.
It's been
for the
forever
good, the
since
bad,
we
and
did a
the
shout out to Joey, I feel like.
I know, he deserves this.
He does deserve this one. So shout out Joey.
Shout out Joey.
God
the
bless.
GOAT. I almost said the Final Fantasy GOAT. What is Final Fantasy?
It's a video game, I think.
Fantasy football GOAT.
The fantasy
football GOAT.
fantasy football goat.
I should make a trophy that each year gets like passed around. I'm just going to
But
find
the
like
problem-
a weird little goat.
The question is that entire group going to stay together for fantasy football next year?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, maybe I'll just have a little like gold goat, and there's just like I just buy like a pack of them, and like the winner gets one, and then you can collect them.
But then you get to keep like 20 of them, and you're just like, haha, I don't even have to win.
No, I won't put them out. I will keep them locked away, and only if I win do I get to put one out.
Okay, there we go.
At night, I'm like, I like set them on. I'm like, I'm a winner.
I won 20 times in a row.
Oh, I'm so good. Oh my god.
Oh.
That'll be fun. Okay, remind me to look for tiny gold goats.
Now, I have a question for you on these show notes. Did you write work stress or did I?
You did, and I
did?
copy and pasted it from yesterday.
I don't know what I was going to say there. Other
Work
than,
stress. I haven't been to work in weeks.
That's what I was like. That doesn't seem right. I don't remember writing it because like I wouldn't talk about that on here. I don't think.
Maybe you just meant to mention it.
But like I don't know. It's just like moving to a new place and waking up with like knots in my stomach, feeling like I might throw up, and then like knowing I need to eat breakfast, but then I'm like I'm just going to lay in bed, and then I don't have time to make breakfast, and I'm still hungry, but I'm also like feel like I'm going to throw up, so I don't want to eat anything, in the chance that I might throw it back up. And then I go to work, and then it sucks, and then I'm like, okay, I'm fine for a little bit, and then I come home, and it starts the cycle all over again, and it's a never-ending cycle.
But it will end at some point.
Will it? Will it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I do when I'm nauseous in the
oh
morning?
my God.
eat
I
one
know what I was going to talk
tortilla
about
chip.
for work stress,
What?
but I already told you offline, and it's something I'm not talking about on here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well. Sorry. Hey, let us know if you guys want the tea on our inner conversations. Maybe we'll start a little Patreon.
A little OnlyFans.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know.
They don't have to be dirty OnlyFans. OnlyFans is just a paid
It
subscription.
just has that, like,
Yep.
persona.
Stigma,
Like,
yeah.
If I start telling people, like, I have an OnlyFans, they're going to be like,
Oh my God, she's stripping.
people would subscribe, though. And then it's just us, like, hee.
I know at least one person who would subscribe, and it's not me.
Joey.
I don't think he would either. Anyway, moving on.
Anywho. Well, now it's just, like, goals and
You want
future.
to talk about our ins and outs for 2025?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Out, hating cheesecake. In, going to the gym.
In, hating cheesecake. Out, going to the gym. No, in, going to the gym. But, like, I feel like I always have this bad relationship with, like, working out in the gym, right? Because I'm always
Okay.
like, oh, I'm just doing it so I can look better, or it's just, like, not the right mindset to be in.
That's the absolute right mindset to have.
Like, oh, I'm just trying to lose weight, but I can't, like, stick with it, right?
The body
so this
dysmorphia.
year, this is what I'm focusing on. I just want to be stronger. So whether I lose weight or whatever, I want to eat better, drink more water, and just get stronger. And in the process, I will probably end up losing weight, whatever, but I'm not going to, like, focus on that. I'm not going to look in the mirror after a week or two, or 3. I know you don't see results that quick. Get discouraged and then just stop. I'm going to be like, I just want to feel stronger. But, like, I also want to feel stronger, like, mentally, stronger, like, in all senses of the word, just, like, stronger, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
that is in 2025.
All right, give me an out.
Out?
The poop out my butthole.
Well, I quit vaping.
Well,
So
that
I
was-
want that to
okay.
stay out.
There we go. Okay. Here we go. I got.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Go.
In, talking to strangers more. Out, being social and getting out of the house.
I agree. You know, okay. I would agree. I would like to make some friends in the area, be more social, get out of the house. Not a lot. I would like that. Am I going to do it? No.
Okay.
But it's a thought, right? Out talking to strangers.
Okay.
Or like the pressure. I feel like there's so much pressure. It's like I'm like, okay, unless you know me or I'm in a comfortable environment, like I'm shy and I'm kind of like, I can be standoffish, but if someone were to approach me, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, or oh, excuse me, you know, I'm nice. But like, I'm kind of like all business. Like when I'm at the grocery store or whatever, like I'm not like, oh, ha, 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 when they're scanning my stuff, like, yeah, how's your day? I love your hair. No, I'm just going to stand there and smile, or if they say something, I'll be like, oh, blah, blah. You know, I'll respond. But I'm not going to spark a conversation in public. Like, so I guess, yeah, there's just a lot of pressure to, like, be this person.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, that's out. Like, pressure or trying to be something you're not. But I do want to kind of not try to be more social, but just make friends and, like, do more for me this year.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my goal every year is, like, oh, like, self-care, but it's so broad. Like I'm not like honing in on those things. So yeah.
All right. In receiving more packages, out spending a lot of money.
How does that work?
We'll figure it out.
What about in finding joy in things other than shopping?
No.
Out spending money. You're like, no. What do you mean?
It's called retail therapy for a reason.
Out. All
right, fine. In therapy. Out
retail.
In retail.
No. Out therapy. I want to go back to therapy. I need to find. I was going at my other base. I just haven't reached out here. I've been needing to. Not like anything bad. I'm just like, you know how I'm on anxiety meds, and I'm only supposed to be on for a certain amount of years. And like it's been. I just want to go and make sure, like, see kind of where I'm at with all of that. But so in therapy, focusing on, you know, myself.
Yeah.
Out.
Absolutely. And how does that make you feel?
Let's see, what's out? I'm trying to think, like, what is out of here this year? Toxic people. There weren't really any already, so, but, like, we're not letting them in. Are you sending me a message? What are you typing? Bear with me. That's what the episode's called. Did you type in the show notes? It's in the show notes.
And you can't, I typed it because you can't read.
There's something else out, but we will talk about that maybe next episode.
Possibly, but I'll be in Hawaii next week, so we'll see if we'll even be able to record.
No, because this is up next week. So I mean
Yeah, but I don't get back until Friday night.
So on Saturday.
It's a nonstop flight, by the way. No layovers.
Nonstop flights in.
No. So nonstop flights out. In flights with longer layovers that have nicer lounges with free alcohol and free food.
Lounges in, always. Love a lounge. Justin's never been to a lounge, and I'm like,
let me bless you.
I got you.
Let's go to the Amex lounge.
I got you.
We'll get free mimosas. Free mimosas. Free sausage biscuits and gravy. Free fancy potatoes. Free sausage links. Free bananas. Free coffee. There's a full-ass espresso bar. You can just make your own espresso at.
I love it. New experiences this year.
Out, getting out of my house.
Yes. Like in doing things you've always wanted to do and then just like never do them.
Yeah.
I want to go to a pottery place where the thing spins, and I want to make a
pee-pee.
I'm like, I want to make a vase. Yeah, pottery.
Are you good over there? What are you doing? What was that motion?
I want to make a vase. I don't know.
You want to
on the wheel.
Feel the vase up and down.
Make a vase.
Yes, like this, and then we'll hit it with a little bit.
I want it to go like this and then go in. On the wheel, I'm like.
You gotta like look down to make sure that you're like doing it right. So you're just like.
I'm like, oh, it's a little dry.
Spit on that thing.
The person there's like, what the fuck? They're like, get out.
You're like, I'm making pottery, bitch.
Have you seen like movies where it's like sexual, where there's like a guy behind and they're like making pottery together and they're like putting their fingers like in the holes. It's like movie scenes. I've never seen movies with that, but there's like scenes online. It's weird. I'm like, why are you making that sexual? I would be like, get off. It's mine. I'm making a vase. I would not want help. I'd be like, you're bending it.
Careful. It's my precious art.
It falls over. I'm like, I'm fucking done. I'm leaving. Anyway, I want to do that. I want to spit. I want to do that.
I want to do it and like make it fall over so it just starts like, you've seen like
like they get a thing of clay and they just like smack it on there and they like psh, and then it like spits. I don't know. New experiences in pottery in.
The way you just went, I don't know. New experiences in.
Ding.
Comedy. It's about time for me to cook my dinner.
I know, it's 9. I gotta go to bed because I have a big day of nothing tomorrow.
Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow?
I'm gonna play piano. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna probably watch a movie.
Okay.
I'm gonna scrape a hole in the snow so my dog will shit.
Okay.
Well,
you shit.
I'm gonna shit outside too.
Is it supposed to keep snowing?
No, I think it's supposed to snow a little bit more. Oh, it's snowing right now.
Have you ever made snow ice cream?
No.
Go take a bowl outside, collect some snow, and then look up a recipe for snow ice cream.
What if I just like eat snow and like
no, you gotta do snow ice
sugar
cream.
On it.
It's a thing.
I feel like you're lying.
I'm not lying. You know what?
So it was supposed to stop snowing and now it's snowing
this.
until 10. Or at 10 too.
Screen.
Lots and lots of snow.
See? It's a real thing.
I don't know.
What happened? Where'd it go? It stopped sharing.
It's gone. Because it's fake. Fake news.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Share screen. It's not ice cream. All right, we're back. Okay. It's
What
a
do I
real
need?
thing. Let's find a good recipe. Right here. Snow ice cream. Southern living. All right. I guess it's a southern thing.
Makes sense. Blah, blah, blah. Someone's whole life story.
What's in snow ice cream? Just 4 ingredients. Evaporated milk, half and half, or cream.
I have half
Whichever
and half.
one you want. You want, huh?
I have half and half.
Okay, good. Granulated sugar, normal sugar,
Oh, that's normal sugar? Okay.
vanilla extract,
I have all this.
and snow. So the best snow is clean snow, obviously not yellow snow. Place a metal bowl outside to catch a clean batch of snow. Use fluffy, not packed snow, so don't pack it down.
No, yeah, it's definitely fluffy out there.
Wait a few hours into the snowfall to start collecting the cleanest snow. So after it started snowing for a little bit, then take your bowl out there to catch it.
Yeah, it's snowing right now.
Get out of here. All right, so, and then just like making traditional ice cream, a variety of mix-ins can be added. Flavor all right, where's the actual, how do you do it? Okay, directions. Combine
Wait,
milk,
let me
sugar, and
take a
vanilla.
picture. Let me take a picture of this. Wait, does it say how much? Go to the how much part.
No. Oh, yes, right here.
Okay.
You need 8 to 12 cups of snow. So cut that down based on how much snow you have.
Okay.
Combine it all together. Stick it in the refrigerator while you go get the snow. Bring in more snow than you think you'll need because it often melts more than you expect, obviously. Add snow to the milk mixture. And then until it makes the consistency of an extra thick milkshake. The amount needed depends on the snow. It takes less wet, heavy snow than light, powdery snow. And step 3, serve. Enjoy immediately.
Should I record this and make it a YouTube short?
I think you should.
Okay, I'll go do it right now because I don't know, like, how quick the snow's going to melt tomorrow or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, then let's head it with have a snowtastic day. Don't shit yourself. And
Bear with us.
bear with us.
Okay, I'm done.
Bye.